Good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night, Modern Comic Mayhem time. The show, that's the show of shows that shows that it's a show.
Well said.
We got a lot. Thank you. I planned that all day. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. We've got some pretty cool pickups. We've got some anime talk, Deadpool talk. So we've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. So just keep on, showing up to show on, to show in, to cue the music.
I love that intro music.
Yeah.
Badass.
Kyle, that was the most eloquent intro of all intros.
You can tell Kyle's sober. Sober as fuck.
I am.
Yeah, you got to wait till a minute 40, right?
Too late.
Swear jar.
Too late. Yeah, too late.
I finally got Tomb. I finally got his poster sent out to him.
Hey, Tomb, hit me up on IG, man. Let me know if you're down to edit some videos for us, brother.
But I finally sent it to him. Like, I had went to the post office and paid for it all, and then it got shipped back to me. I don't know if I ever talked about that on the show.
What up, Nosh?
But it got sent back to me, and it said it was a suspicious package. And what I figured out what happened was they didn't put the tracking label on it. The post office did it. They put all I did was take the customs forms to it and then shipped it off.
Dude, I've had nothing but problems with the post office and shipping stuff lately. I shipped out 4 bankers boxes of trade paperbacks. 2 of them got to them. One, the only thing you saw it, the only thing I got back is the shipping label, and another one's missing.
Yeah,
post office sucks right now.
It does. The only thing that was cool about I had stopped by Fantastic Worlds to pick up my box, and because I only go there about every 4 weeks, and I'm pissed because it's cost me so much money to fucking get my books. So he was like, "Hey, there's a mailbox, etc. kind of place where they ship FedEx, all of them. They're like, they're pretty cool. Go ahead and try them over there." So I was explaining to her what happened, and she puts it on there, and she's like, "Yeah, I can ship to Canada for you." She's like, $80. I was like, "Sorry, Tomb, you're not getting a fucking poster." I'm sorry, bro. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the post office and see if I can get my money back. Because after like 20 minutes with this lady at the mailbox, etc. place, she thinks that's what she thought was it actually they had undercharged me for shipping it out. So I went there. Undercharged me because the post office only charged me $22 to ship his poster, and that lady wanted to charge me $80 to ship it. I love Tomb. He's a cool dude, man, but $80 to ship a poster is a lot. So I ended up taking it back. I was gonna end up doing is just ship him some books. That would be so much eeasier.
You could probably just fold it up like a paper airplane, and it would cost less. Probably.
But I was like, well, so I went back to the post office, and they're like, "Oh, there's not a shipping label on it. That's why they didn't go out."
It looks like FedEx is losing shit too. Yeah,
don't ship through California. They're getting stuff stolen off trains, man.
Yeah,
that's because they watched Boba Fett.
Oh,
that's where they got the idea.
Yeah. Fucking Boba Fett.
That makes sense.
Speaking of Star Wars, a lot of Star Wars news, man. A lot of Star Wars news lately. We got
Star Wars.
Yeah, but it's actually good Star Wars. Good Star Wars.
It's way better.
Is that a thing anymore? Good Star Wars, is that still a thing?
I don't know. We're gonna have to cross our fingers for Obi-Wan. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy is involved in that shit, so I think it's gonna be doomed. But did you guys see? What did you guys think of the Obi-Wan trailer?
I thought he needed to say
He didn't say it enough, or what?
It looked really cool to me. I know there's a lot of
Peeping
controversy
Tom.
about some guy's head.
Yeah, that's the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what I mean.
Dude's a peeping Tom.
So let's take a look here. Let's see if we can find a good.
Obi-Wan's a peeping Tom.
There's the Back to the Future reference for everybody.
Yeah. Obi-Wan falls out of the mountains.
All right.
He's spying on someone changing.
So,
And it's Luke.
all right. So this is going to be the best way to do this. All right. So here is the Inquisitor in Obi-Wan. Right? It looks like one of those. And I know I say it on every show, but he looks like one of those oranges with a human's face superimposed on it. You know, that old TV show where they would superimpose.
He looks like one of the Cenobites.
Yeah, from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Totally. And this is what he should look like. So they went the opposite. It should have been elongated, tall and skinny, not short and fat, like he's on major fucking cancer steroids right there, man. I mean, his face is huge. It looks like that's what my brother's face looked like when he was fighting cancer right there. He's giving me shit about saying that right now. That's a nice turn. Fuck cancer, by the way. Fuck cancer.
Oh,
that's all. I'm joking. But
yeah, they should have went more of a cone head look. Yeah,
yeah,
like a baby cone head.
And no yellow eyes. Where are the yellow eyes?
By God, he had yellow eyes.
So
No jaundice there.
Yeah. Hellraiser's cousin. That's exactly right.
Yes.
It's weird. The new Hellraiser is supposed to be a chick, right? So
Gotta change it up.
Yeah. It's weird.
Dude's a peeping.
Look at his eyebrows. Where are they? They're way up on his forehead. That's what they look like. It looks like he tattooed his eyebrows on his forehead.
Like he picked
I know a couple girls who have
in.
eyebrows like that.
He draws
Yeah.
them in. So when he gets mad, he wipes them off and he redraws them in real quick.
Yeah.
I'm mad. Hold on.
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's
So
a joke.
we'll
I
see
wish
what
we had
happens.
prepared. You have the slide ready for the the bad tattoo eyebrows.
Old lady's eyebrows. Well, let me see if I can find them.
Those aren't eyebrows, according to Hartman.
Well,
no, those are not eyebrows, man. Come on. Come on. I know that shit.
Come on.
All right, let's see
Well,
here.
if it isn't ish.
ish.
See if I can find any good. Abby, stop. Settle down. No. Let's see if we can find any. Here's one. This is what the Inquisitor looks like.
That's good.
Or there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
She got bumped while she was drawing them on. Oops.
That's the Inquisitor right there, man.
Indistinguishable. These are the same picture.
I can't even tell that you're flipping back and forth except for the red light, the lightsaber. It's the only giveaway.
So anyways, what up, Ish? How you doing, brother?
Good. How's it going, guys?
How's life in the comic book store?
It's going good. Hey, no complaints.
You guys got a crap ton of graded books then.
Yeah, we got a couple hundred slabs.
Was it a collection that you guys bought?
Mostly two collections for the most part.
Dang.
And then we got another 10 long boxes this week, just today, actually, like silver and bronze. It's pretty crazy. So much inventory to work.
What were some good pulls from it? Did you get to go through the 10 long boxes?
No, I haven't seen the contents of that. That's probably going to take several days. Yeah, well, I don't know about months, but maybe like a good week. You know, Bill, he gets cracking, and he's going through those like a robot, just grading them, pressing them.
Not bad.
He presses?
What's that?
He presses books?
He doesn't press. We do have a guy who presses for us if need be.
You got a guy? You know a guy?
We got a guy.
Everybody's got a guy.
We got a guy. The presser. It's good to see Sam in the shop this week.
Yeah, that's right. I'm be showing off what I picked up from Ish later on.
My arms hurt for what I had to pick up from Ish the other day. So I'm still kind of worn out from it.
Oh, geez. You guys talk about your love life on your own time.
Yeah.
I'll have to go grab it and show off some what it looks like when you don't show up for a month.
So let's get back into this real quick. This is the interesting thing that people are asking. Are we going to get any Mandalorian crossover? Are we going to get any Mandalorian crossover? And everybody's like, they put a stop on that real quick. They're like, first of all, this is a Kathleen Kennedy project, and so she has nothing to do with that shit. And then, I mean, that's what it sounds like they're saying. You know what I mean? But it doesn't take place during Obi-Wan's time. None of the Mandalorian stuff it's 10 years or something like that. 10 years before.
It's all post Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah. This is 10 years. No. The Obi-Wan's Mandalorian's post Return of the Jedi. Obi-Wan is 10 years after Episode 3.
Right.
Yeah.
It's in the interstitial space between 3 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it's
it says
before,
here.
Rogue One.
It says here, Lucasfilm president and producer Kathleen Kennedy and director Deborah Chow had this to say when asked about rumored character crossovers. Quote, all that falls within the Mandalorian timeline, Kennedy said, referring to the timeline primarily set years after Return of the Jedi. Added Chow, the strongest connective tissue for us is to you, the prequels, because that's where our characters are coming from, and that's where their story started. So really, the prequels are the most connected to our series. So obviously, Uncle Owen's going to be there. Aunt Beru's going to be there. This is the best
pre-fried.
But this is the best part. And if you guys get a chance, go check out the new Bogcast episode. We talked about Boba Fett and stuff. But one of the things that Keith brought up that I didn't think about at all until he said it to me was that he's most excited to see Jedi Master Qui-Gon back as a Force ghost. Because if you remember, Qui-Gon's the one that figured out the Force ghost stuff. And he learned how to come back as a Force ghost first. So it would be cool to see what Liam Neeson talking to Obi-Wan as a Force ghost. So, and Qui-Gon was one of the coolest Jedis there was.
He's the first person to do it. So Obi-Wan starts burning sage and shit.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck?
Be gone, ghost, be gone.
Who's fucking with my bed at night? Who's shaking my shit? So
I always felt they should have saved his death for the third movie, Episode 3.
Oh,
they
yeah.
Well, too soon.
Yeah.
Both his death and Darth Maul's death.
Yeah, they should have never done that. Again, don't kill villains. Don't kill villains. Silly.
As long as he says he doesn't have a special set of skills, we'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hive said the same thing as he said that. Shout out to Hive. I think they're live on selling right now, so make sure to go check them out. I'll drop a link in the chat here in a second.
Why don't you just switch over and show it for a minute?
We'll see where they're at.
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right. Hive Comics, Saturday Shenanigans.
I like to see what's going on Whatnot.
Yeah.
I like watching Whatnot on this channel.
From the flip side, what's happening? What's going on? I'm starting this at $30, you guys.
I got that book.
I'm not selling
you got one
of these
yeah.
for less than that. But we only have 75 of these, so. And
no, I don't have that. Like the metal cover, no.
That's beautiful, man.
I just like to pretend.
The metals are going to be so gorgeous, too.
Nathan, I am drinking Crown Royal and Coke tonight.
What do they got coming up? Let's see what they got. They've got Venom 4, Rain. They've got a bunch of their exclusives coming up. They've got some High Republic, the Stephanie Hans High Republic
Not
number
a lot
1.
of love for Niobe.
A lot of High Republic stuff. High Republic stuff is going crazy.
Hold on, I gotta go bid on their shit.
Niobe keys on him.
Did you guys hear that? He said crazy right as I said crazy.
Yeah, it's like there's an
Jinx.
echo in here.
Jinx.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
So shout out to Hive Comics. Let me drop a link in the chat, you guys, if you want to throw them up on your phone and go buy some from them.
Let's do this.
There's the link in the chat.
Oh,
Ooh, I
that.
love
Noctera number
this.
7.
Noctera. Shout out to Big Nosh who sent me the
Ivan Dow
Noctera stuff.
cover. $10 start.
Beautiful.
Beautiful cover.
What the hell?
Oh my
What's
gosh.
going on? They must
Gorgeous.
Are you feeding them lines, Brian?
Love that.
10 earpiece.
It is.
That would be funny. So shout out Hive Comics. Good stuff. All right, we'll come back and check on them in a second. So all right. Speaking of The Mandalorian, here's some season 3 rumor hints at major Star Wars villain returns. So looks like the First Order's Praetorian Guard could be making a comeback. Star Wars Scooper says it heard the Guard was making a return in a scene where Din Djarin fights them aboard a ship. The scoop also says Mando bumps into a group of new antagonists that look like red Sith troopers. Badass, dude. Could that be who's the remember when they, what was it, Crimson Empire stuff? Whoa, what just happened? Did I freeze up?
No.
Okay.
No.
The Crimson what no, not the Crimson Reign stuff. What was those I'm spacing on the name. The Royal Guards story that they had in Star Wars.
You're talking to the wrong dude.
Yeah, you guys don't know shit.
I don't know shit about Star Wars.
So, yeah.
Yes, you watch Star Trek. Do you know anything about what he's talking about?
What are you doing?
I sure do. You're talking about the guards that Kylo and
the
Royal
fight,
Guards,
like Snoke's guards, or the Emperor's red.
No, the
red
Royal
guard
Guards
guards.
I think Brian froze. Did Brian freeze?
I'm just
Brian
pretending
froze.
he froze.
Brian's froze. Brian, you might have to restart, bro.
It's carbonite.
All right, let me see what it's called. Yeah, here we go.
Wait, Sam says
Praetorian Guard. That's exactly what it is. Let me see here. I forget. I'm spacing on what it was called. I'm too stoned right now to look for this stuff. So, anyways,
was it not Praetorian Guard?
Crimson Empire. Yeah, I was right. Crimson Empire. I was right. I said Crimson Empire. So, you guys don't remember the Crimson Empire shit?
Was
Is this
that
from comic
before
books?
or
Brian,
after the
is Brian
Ewoks?
frozen?
Shit, right here. That's not it.
Good pick.
Damn it.
Yeah, that was helpful.
Here we go. These, you don't remember
those guys?
Crimson
no.
Empire?
No.
It's
You never
Praetorian
read
Guard,
any of
right?
these? Yeah. These guys are badass, but so they have a bunch of comics with this. They actually did.
These were the Emperor's guard. We first saw Return of the Jedi. First appearance.
Yes, but they never have lightsabers in anything other than the.
They always had just like a staff.
Yeah, but there's some that have lightsabers. Did you know that? Like, that's badass right there, dude. I love that. With the all black with the red on just his helmet. Anyways,
Some of them have lightsabers.
I'll show you.
If you see that
in
new,
comic books, not in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, not in the movies, in the comic book.
Yeah, in comic books they got a backstory. I guess I never read it, but they were pretty. I remember when they
lightsaber?
showed up in the movie. I was
No,
like,
it's not
"Damn, those are
lightsaber.
cool!" And we only really got to see them a couple seconds on screen.
Yeah. Anyways, here's the 2-pack that I've always loved. This.
He died.
Carter Jacks.
2-pack Shakur.
yeah,
2-pack.
Shakur, he died.
That's what British people call Tupac, is 2-pack. So, all right. So the coolest thing about Obi-Wan for me is that Hayden Christensen's going to get his going to get his return. He's going to get his comeuppance or whatever you can call it.
This is where he gets to prove himself.
I feel like
Fucking
that
A.
all the fans that ragged on him for decades, they're the ones who are going to get their comeuppance.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
And Hayden Christensen returns and sets the screen ablaze.
It says here, Obi-Wan or Ewan McGregor said, quote, "To see Hayden back in the role of Anakin, well, it was sort of spine-tingling. It was amazing. It was just amazing to see Hayden, full stop. I'm so close with him. We've stayed in touch over the years, but we haven't seen each other for a long time. We had this long catch-up. It was lovely. It's just been years since we actually saw each other." You said that twice, bro. Not for any reason other than just locations. Blah, blah, blah.
He loves him so much.
We didn't need to know any of that information.
Yeah. But anyways, it's,
dude, he is straight man crushing on him.
It was odd. It was like the time didn't happen or hadn't happened. I look across at yeah, look at this. It sounds like he's man crushing on him. Look
Dude,
at this.
He's totally man crushing on him.
I looked across at him. We were on a set. And
no. You're not reading it right. You're not reading it right. You're gonna say it was odd.
It was. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it. Dramatic reading.
I looked across at him. We were on a set. Go ahead, Sam. You can do it.
It was oddly. It was like time hadn't happened. I looked across at him. We're on a set. I look over at him. He's Anakin now. I'm Obi-Wan now. And it's like nothing had happened. I didn't see any age on his face. I just felt like the period of time between episode 3 and now didn't exist. Or something. It was so peculiar.
That sounds like his diary. He wrote that in his diary.
Yeah, he did diary.
That totally came from his. And then they did the double Dutch rudder.
I saw him across the set, and I was like, "Hello there."
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking great. In Obi-Wan Kenobi, the story begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker.
I didn't see any age on his face, but I was going to put something on it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kathleen Kennedy has them make out.
I hope he comes up from behind and they do like. I know I'm not even gonna say it because last time I made a fucking reference like that, I got shit on in the comments. So I'm not. Here's
the scene that Kathleen Kennedy is hoping for. Instead of like a waterfall, it's like a sandfall, and they're making out in the sandfall.
Read this. It sounds even.
And they're
better.
making like Tusken Raider sounds.
Yeah.
This sounds like he's pining for him again. It says.
We find Obi-Wan at the beginning of our story rather broken and faithless and beaten. He's somewhat given up. He's different because of what's happened at the end of episode 3 with Order 66 and the Jedi Order being slaughtered and everyone who survived going into hiding. After dealing with his personal failure with Anakin, he feels responsibility that he allowed Anakin to be tempted over to the dark side. So he wears a lot of G-strings to bring him back.
Oh my god, man. I love it. You remember when they gave Grogu that shitty little piece of chainmail in Boba Fett? So it says here, The Mandalorian Season 3 rumored to give Baby Yoda a big upgrade. As fans saw in the book of Boba Fett, Grogu was left with a choice: learn the ways of the Jedi or fight for Mandalore and become a bona fide Mandalorian. As a new report suggests, it looks like Baby Yoda will, in fact, get his Beskar armor at some point during the 3rd season. So we're gonna see fucking little Mandalorian, dude. This tall Mandalorian.
Why is that armor shitty?
Dude, look who's gonna voice the droid as the mech suit.
That was a cool little piece of
That's
armor.
Cool.
That was
dude.
cheesy. What are you doing?
That's awesome. Having Grogu in a mech suit is awesome.
Oh, I think it's
in
so
a mech
dumb.
suit.
Dude, that's so cool that Takai,
Mecha
what's his name? Takio, the dude who did
yeah, he did his voice in the first Mandalorian, IG-11.
Dude.
I think his name is Taco Wednesday. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
Taco Wednesday.
That's what I was
Taco Tuesday.
Dude, he was fucking funny as hell in what is it? The blue shirt guy movie.
Free Guy.
Free Guy. He was so funny in that.
Wait, what'd you call it? Blue shirt guy?
Blue shirt
Blue
guy.
Shirt Guy movie.
That's what they call the blue
Now
shirt
I
guy.
kind of want to see it. It has a blue shirt.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't that
I'm sold.
or Ryan Reynolds in Free Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Ryan Reynolds,
And then Taco Tuesday was the programmer guy that stole it from fucking the other.
Didn't they
dudes.
announce that the director of Free Guy is directing Deadpool 3?
you
Yes.
got it. We've got a
Sean
winner.
Levy.
Sean Levy.
Ding, 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 ding.
Chum what?
Sean Levy.
Ryan Reynolds shares hilarious reaction
Sean
to
Levy.
Sean Levy being hired to direct Deadpool 3. So
Is
he
he
put
the
out a
dude from Schitt's Creek?
No,
No,
that's not him.
that's Eugene Levy.
That's Eugene Levy.
So he put out a thing showing all three characters now. He said the third film in my Sean Levy trilogy will be a tad more stabby.
Justin
So.
Shannon says, "Are you guys all high tonight? Jesus Christ, this is a shit
What's
show."
this trilogy? He
Is
speaks
that
of?
even a question, bro? Is that a question? I mean, because I have an answer for it. Yes.
Hey, we're just here to have fun.
Yeah, we're just fucking around with you guys.
Jeez,
If you
Justin.
want the facts, go fucking listen to Nico or something.
Thanks, Dad. Justin Shannon's trying to crack
No,
down on our good times.
I love this pic that Ryan Reynolds put on, though.
What do you guys think about the news that Ryan Reynolds, or the rumors that we're going to see a reunion in this Deadpool of Wolverine and Deadpool?
Like I was telling you before, if it ain't a fucking buddy cop movie, fuck it. Don't even do it. It's got to be a buddy cop movie, and Deadpool has to say, "I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly," or it's just not gonna work.
Oh my god!
What if it's not a buddy cop movie? What if it's like that Robert Downey Jr. Zach Galifianakis movie where it's a road trip?
That would be good. I just want them together in
And-
anything.
And one of them's pregnant.
The lead up, or like them, always teasing that they're going to be in a movie together, needs to happen, right? And it needs to be Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah, cross country road trip, Wolverine, Deadpool. That would be hilarious. That'd
This
be
is what
awesome.
they have to do. I've got the plot. It is Deadpool and Wolverine, and they got to make cross country to Hollywood to stop a movie about them doing a movie.
Oh, that's too meta. But due date. Yeah, thanks, Hartman. It's called Due Date. Yeah, I would love to see Wolverine and Deadpool doing a due date.
Let's see what they have to say.
You snuck Hugh into Free Guy. We all want to see Hugh and Ryan do everything together. Is it going to be Starman? Are you going to put Wolverine and Deadpool together in Deadpool 3? Like, when are you going to work with all three of you guys?
I'm not going to say where and how, but I absolutely will confirm my intention and determination to be the lucky son of a who puts those two magnificent gods in the same movie together. That will happen, and it will be me.
There you go.
Dude,
All right,
stoked.
bold.
I love it.
Bold.
I hope it's
Okay,
more
I
like
just
the Notebook,
repeat words
though.
you guys say.
That's heavy.
They're going to have to do a musical number. If Hugh Jackman's in it, they're going to have to do a musical number.
Well, duh. Of course they do.
What do you mean? Like full on, like
Full
cats
on
and
Greatest
shit?
Showman,
Yeah.
Like tap
Is-
dancing,
tap dancing, pageantry.
jazz fingers,
they
lots
gotta
of jazz
steal the,
fingers, jazz hands.
What is it? The Guy Love song from Scrubs. And that's what they need to do is the Guy Love song. Guy Love. It's Guy Love. It's just two guys.
Ish, did you see Batman?
I did.
What'd you think?
Thought it was an excellent movie, very well made.
Jesus Christ, that's the first time I think you've ever said something positive about a movie.
Hey, now.
Hey, we watched Ish go
Okay,
toe
well,
to
here's-
toe
Well, here's
with
the
Lance
shoe
and
drops.
Absolute
It wasn't
Geek.
It wasn't a fun movie. I can't say like I enjoyed it because it was dark. It was very dark. It was very grim.
Do you think that could have happened in real life?
Dude, the Batman
pretty
is
grounded
real.
in reality,
It can happen in
sure.
real life. Iron Man is fake.
Iron Man can happen too. So it's not, this is just me. It's not my favorite Batman, but it's definitely in my top 5 now. Excellent movie. Would not take the kids to it. If I can, I'll try and see it again.
I mean, he's 18, but I took my kid.
What do you think about the Joker showing up?
You know what? I didn't like that. We didn't need that. I thought that was very Marvel of DC to try and do that, to try and tease us into the next movie. Because I felt the movie was good enough for like, hey, we're all going to see the next movie. We don't need this little extra tease. I feel it's too soon. I don't know if I'm ready for another Joker. If it was up to me, I'd wait. I'd do a couple sequels. And then, if you feel that the series is losing some steam, boom, then you bring the Joker back. They should save him like an ace.
This was put out on their website recently. A little Riddler and Joker team up action coming. So that'll be interesting.
Dude, I'd love it.
It might be cool if Joker isn't really like a main villain, but maybe throughout 2 more sequels, he's kind of shows up here and there. Yeah, playing along.
What they should do is
maybe you never even really building get to see him.
It should show him building up in the background, like it's going on. It's like a side note, something that they know is happening, but they're not addressing.
Well, that's crazy that you guys say that, because director Matt Reeves confirmed that the unnamed Arkham prisoner, played by Barry Keoghan, is indeed the Joker, only not quite the Joker everyone expects. Instead, Reeves considers him a pre-Joker Joker and says that the character is in the early stages of his journey. Despite the hints, Reeves refused to confirm that the Joker would appear in any sequel. Quote, "I don't know that the Joker would be in the next movie," Reeves explained, "but I can tell you that here's what you're seeing. He is in the early days version of the character, and trouble is always, always brewing in Gotham."
Maybe he's the final one of this trilogy.
Well, if they're doing an Arkham Asylum show, he could pop up in that for sure.
So I guess the question is, how does the Joker get his hair gel into his cell to make sure that he has his hair perfectly coiffed?
He's got a commissary.
Sam, he makes it himself.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you made me say it.
Are you saying there's something about Mary Way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Gross.
So I love the Penguin. Colin Farrell was great. You could tell he was just having a blast.
Fat Colin. Role.
And I'm looking forward to the spin-off series. You guys think it could be kind of like the Peacemaker's version of this Batman verse?
I don't think it'll be funny. No, I don't think they'll do anything.
I don't think so.
Funny.
I think it'll be. I thought it would work, kind of like a funny gangster.
I hope they don't Peacemaker it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman's not funny. Like 66 Batman's funny, but not funny. Like. Yeah.
See, the 66 Batman is
Tim Burton.
Yeah, 66 Batman
can't be funny. It's campy.
This was devoid of any humor for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it, man.
Yeah.
I will also add, though,
I like that it was real. Like
I got to
all happened in real life.
This is the worst Alfred.
I'm just joking.
Really? You think so?
I didn't think so.
I'm ranking him dead last amongst the Alfreds.
I thought he was great.
I thought he was going to steal some adamantium, but
I thought the worst Alfred was the first Alfred. The old guy from Keaton from '89.
Oh, okay.
But which was also really kind of the Alfred from Batman '66.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
you gotta love that kind of old guy. Come on, you're being an age.
I think Michael Caine was the best Alfred.
But they like Justin Shannon saying, "I hope that quarter owl."
Let's do that. Let's rank Alfreds then.
Dude, on
what a tier
list? Animated Alfred is pretty great because he's kind of the old guy, but he's sassy. He knows his stuff.
He knows how to draw a bath.
Alfred from the show Gotham was great too because he was basically a retired commando.
I thought the dude that was Alfred.
I'll pretend to be a butler. You know,
this is true, Rob. As soon as they made him do the penguin walk, my buddy looked at me and goes, "Did he just walk like a fucking penguin?"
Yeah, he had his legs shackled together and his hands cuffed.
He waddled. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
They can't do Court of Owls until they introduce Nightwing.
Until they introduce who?
They're not going to introduce Nightwing. Well, yeah, they can because Court of Owls was around way before Nightwing. You know what I mean? He's the one that
infiltrated them.
He infiltrated them to bring him out into the light, but the Court of Owls was around for generations before that.
Yeah, but to really like the 52, if you wanted to do like more of the New 52 story.
Well, they could do a Court of Owls based in like the 1800s.
They can do mashups. They did. That's what the Batman was a total mashup of a bunch of stories.
That's what you're talking about right now.
Listen, Kyle.
Well, they should do whatever they feel. I don't know if they need to always copy the comic.
They need to listen to us.
They're going to call Ish and ask him which story they want, which story he wants.
Yeah,
I'd like to see Ra's al Ghul in this super dark.
Ooh, bring a little.
They could do something real
magic.
Interesting with them. Well, that's the thing. Is this a Batman universe where we're going to see magic, aliens, supernatural, superpowers? Because remember, Christopher Nolan drew the line. He said none of that was ever going to show up in his movies.
Yeah,
I don't think any of that's going to show up.
This might even be
magic can't happen in real life, and Batman can happen in real life. So I don't think it's gonna.
You see, everything that happened in the new Batman movie is real.
Yeah.
Unlike Iron Man, who is fake.
Yeah, but it wasn't like magic or aliens or supernatural.
Ish, did you see the previews for when you were in the theater for the Batman?
Yes.
What did you think of the Northman? Did you see this preview?
No, I did not get that
preview. Oh my God! Then I am we're going to get a copyright strike violation just because everybody here needs to see this. So
and don't edit it out later.
If you
I saw the movie at Harkins, but we didn't get this trailer.
I saw it at AMC and I didn't get this trailer.
All right, so if you guys,
Kyle, did you get the Elvis trailer?
Dude, I want to go see that so bad.
So I think that could that might be a huge movie when it comes.
It's going to be
it'll either like flop or it'll be massive.
I think it's going to be good.
All right, we have 100 live watching us, and you 100 live are the only people that are going to get to see this because
don't edit this shit out.
This is going to be taken out.
Brian, stand your fucking ground and don't edit it out.
Why would I? It'll get.
What if you wave your hand in front of the screen?
All right, here we go. You ready?
Don't edit it out. Be a man. 1. Show some balls.
What are you talking about? It gets edited out automatically. Look at that.
That's what I do in dodgeball. That's what I look like in dodgeball.
This is what I look like when I'm on my way to the shitter.
I'm going to destroy this toilet.
I'm going to destroy this toilet.
Here you go. Here's him throwing the. It kind of looks like him.
Spoiler alert.
That's Willem Dafoe shrunken head, dude.
Spoilers. What else is this Robert Eggers directed? Somebody in the chat look it up.
What else is Robert Eggers directed?
Eggers, yeah, because it was like legendary director.
Legendary director Robert Eggers.
Legendary.
I think he's a legend in his own mind. Is that the director of The Witch? Okay.
Robert Eggers. All right, let me tell you what he's done.
The Lighthouse and The Witch. Your mom just updated me.
All right. And that's literally it. The Lighthouse was a crazy fucking movie, man. That movie was nuts. Telltale Heart.
So that does give this potential to be real interesting then. Those are pretty
those are some pretty out there movies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you direct I Married a Mobster?
Hamlet. No. Yeah, I married 2 episodes on I Married a Mobster.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah. Did you guys see this? Hold on.
I want to see that Willem Dafoe shrunken head start talking too.
Have you guys? This looks kind of cool. So they're doing a Robert Oppenheimer movie with Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer, and it's going to be a Is it Christopher Nolan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nolan. So let's play this.
Fuck it. Let's keep them strikes coming.
Dr. Oppenheimer, could you tell us what your thoughts are about what our atomic policy should be?
No, I can't do that.
All about Oppenheimer. Filmmaker Christopher Nolan writes and directs this 2023 biopic about the father of the atomic bomb, J. Robert Oppenheimer.
It's 20
I thought it
years.
was Iron Man's dad that did that.
Frequent collaborator Cillian Murphy stars as the titular theoretical physicist who designed the bombs that devastated Japan.
So you know what's crazy about this is Cillian Murphy is in every Nolan movie, but he usually plays like a supporting character. He's never played a
well, he has.
Yeah.
28 Days Later, he was the lead role.
But that wasn't
Christopher Nolan.
That wasn't Nolan.
Oh, Christopher Nolan. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Have you guys ever so if you're
Can I just say I'm already a little bit annoyed by this. I'm going to start nitpicking because Oppenheimer didn't design the bombs. He was just the head of the team that did.
Well, have you ever heard what Oppenheimer said when he witnessed the detonation of the first nuclear weapon?
Yeah, that's a very famous quote.
Yeah. He said a few people laughed, a few people cried, most people were silent, and then he said, basically, when he talked about the Bhagavad Gita, right, where he was like, "I have become, what is it, Vishnu?
I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Yeah, I have become death, the destroyer of worlds. That is fucking creepy, dude. That is super creepy.
In 1945.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
Nolan's Atomic Age cast includes Emily Blunt as Oppenheimer's wife, Kath.
I love Emily Blunt. I think Emily Blunt's awesome and everything.
She can sure do a yoga push-up.
Yeah.
And Matt Damon as Manhattan Project Director, Lieutenant General Leslie.
Doesn't that dude look like a 1930s Hollywood actor right here?
Yeah.
Looks like Zac Efron.
He looks like, this dude looks like is this a movie still? Is this from a movie?
It almost looks like
and
it.
yet, here I am. Here we are.
He's better looking than Matt Damon.
Jr. plays ally turned enemy Louis Strauss, and Florence Pugh is the Communist Party member who had an affair with Oppenheimer, Gene Tatlock.
Boom! All the
Cool
a lot of stuff going on with that guy.
Yeah, so a lot of craziness going on with the cast in this. It looks awesome, based on the book American Prometheus. So there we go. I think Cillian Murphy's a badass, dude. The dude's super badass.
I don't know if everybody isn't going to go see that movie that Elvis movie, then they're out.
Yeah, that looks cheesy to me.
Does it?
On an upcoming episode, we're going to cover the Demon Core, which was the nuclear core of the third bomb that they didn't use.
Yep. You know where they put? Well, I don't know if it's where they put those cores, but my uncle was roommates with the guy who in college he was roommates with him, the guy who helped create the shell around Chernobyl. And one of the things that he told me, and I don't know if it's real or not, but he said that there's a place up by Seattle, up in Washington, a base or something up there, where they have a pond where they have spent nuclear rods, I guess, in there or something from those first things. And Russia had a satellite that would go over all the time, just that area, just to see if anything's going on with that area. Now, I don't know how true that is, but he definitely, I've met the guy. He definitely worked on he did the main thing for Chernobyl. Speaking of Chernobyl, crazy shit going down over there right now. That's for sure. All right.
Speaking of Chernobyl, the Black Panther. Dude, that is fucked up. The director of Black Panther.
Yeah, dude.
That
what a
shit
goofball.
What do you mean, what a goofball?
What?
You don't go into a bank and hand somebody a note that says "be discreet."
No. That's not what happened.
What are you talking about?
That's not what happened. He handed him. He walked in. He said, "I need to make a deposit, or I need to withdraw $12,000. Here is my." He handed her his ID, his debit card, entered in his PIN number and said, since this is $12,000, can we be discreet about this? And then that
Wrong one, sorry.
And then they were like that, and then that's when the chick was like, I think you're the bank robber, and they called the cops.
Hold on.
Come this way. Whoa, yeah, man, back.
Dude, that dude straight pulled his gun out.
What's going on, my man?
So watch when they interview the chick.
Bank card in there.
Right here. Watch this. This is the chick that he was talking to.
And I said, on my own account.
I understand.
I put my own bank card in there.
He's passing me, and I said, "How can I help you?" And he said, "Look at the note." So
That's all he said.
Yeah, he said, "Look at the note." I said, "Do you have your debit card?" He inserted his debit card. It went through. He put in the PIN number. As he was putting in the PIN number, I was reading the note, and the note said, "I want to withdraw 12,000. Be discreet and stuff."
Well, yeah.
Discreet. Like,
what they should have done is what they do with other. Once she saw that, and he already put his debit card in his PIN, and she's seen his ID, they should have taken him in the back, like they do with other huge transactions, and did the transaction back there, and he could have left discreetly.
I'm not saying that it wasn't fucked up what happened, but it's at some point you can't go into a theater and yell fire. You can't walk into a bank and go be discreet and hand them a note that says be discreet.
But after you put in your debit card and your PIN number and show your ID,
I don't know, man.
So he has the debit card. He showed her ID. He put in his PIN number.
No, he handed her the note first.
So we doing pickups now?
But she didn't read it. What she said, she didn't read it until after he put in his. He gave the debit card and he put in his PIN number and he showed his stuff. Why? So he's already confirmed who he was. Yes, and he was like, be discreet. Yes, he's getting $12,000. The last thing he wants to do is walk out with everybody in the bank showing that he's got $12,000.
You think a Hollywood movie director would know what it means when you hand a bank teller a note?
Yeah, but it's
how
not
that's
like
going to play out.
It's not like he just handed her a note and just. He gave a PIN number. He gave his card.
I mean,
he verified who he was. So, yes, be discreet.
He saw someone get killed. That's why he did it. That's weird.
It's not that weird.
No, I mean that's why he did it though, because he saw someone get killed.
Yeah, who had just taken out a large withdrawal in cash.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I would say if he just handed the note and didn't do anything else, I could say that's cause for alarm. But if you hand your debit card and you put your PIN number in and you verify yourself, why would you need to call the cops after that? He verified who he was as a person. He knows the PIN number. There was enough money in there to withdraw. He just wanted it to be discreet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
all
all
around, it is a fucked up thing. It sucks on both parts. What the fuck? But I don't know.
What they should have done is once all that happened, they should have taken him in the back.
Yeah.
And that's where they should have done the transaction.
Yep. Yeah. Like Joe said, it was a screwed up situation. He should have went directly to the manager for the transaction and not pass a note to the teller, and they shouldn't have freaked out on him.
Yeah, the teller should have went to the manager, or
yes.
It's easy for us to all be a quarterback armchair guy, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I guess it was everyone's first time at a bank, including the teller.
But he did. He just like Mojo said, he fully identified himself. How much more do you have to do?
You have to start by saying, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yeah. All right. So,
sorry. That was my rant for the day.
During the Samuel Jackson In Conversation with Josh Horowitz event in New York City, he discussed all the amazing actors he's worked with on the upcoming Disney series, which includes stars like Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman. And then he name dropped.
I heard Samuel L. Jackson did that, and they didn't.
Wait, that's not true. They didn't discuss it. He slipped them a note.
Yeah. He name dropped Martin Freeman before geeking out about the chance to work with Coleman. Freeman portrayed CIA operative Everett K. Ross in Captain America: Civil War and Black Panther. So I don't think that's a very big deal. I don't know why.
He passed a note that says, "I want to be in Secret Invasion."
Yeah. Did you see this? What do you think about this, Kyle?
To be honest, I think Walking Dead shows have ran their course.
Yeah,
and I think a Maggie Negan spinoff in New York City they're just stretching it. Like as much as I love The Walking Dead, like I even like they're killing Daryl. Daryl is playing Rick's shoes in this. You know what I mean? To fill out the rest of the season, he's the one who's going to get killed in the Commonwealth. So so I don't know. I just think the Walking Dead shows have ran its course. They should have. This is stuff they should. I don't know. Negan and Maggie, are those two people you really want to see by themselves?
What do you mean?
Do you really want to just see them in a show by themselves?
Oh, I don't think they're just going to be by themselves. Are they going to be? Is that what it is? Just them two?
Yeah, because they go to New York.
Yeah, they said it
They're
will
in
reinvent
Manhattan.
the Walking Dead world as we know it. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So in the Isle of the Dead, Morgan's, Negan, and Maggie will travel together in a post-apocalyptic Manhattan.
I mean,
in search of a great underground burger.
Yeah. So there you go.
I mean, I think they're doing these spinoffs too late. They should have started more of these spinoffs like right around season 4, season 5 Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's
Don't Dead Open Inside.
Don't Dead Open Inside. Like, you know what I mean? And that's how Fear the Walking Dead, that started out real crappy and then it got awesome and it's killing it. But I think it's just too late. Like, why do they get how are they going to set up them going to New York together? Like, let's go to New York.
It's going to have fast zombies like 28 days later. What? Why are they changing how the zombies react now all of a sudden?
Because it's New York, man. New York.
That'd be stupid if they do that. I don't like shit like that.
And I hate to say it because they'll get I'm a huge I loved The Walking Dead. Like that was my shit. I think that as for the shows and stuff, I think it's just ran its course.
Yeah.
We've gotten our Walking Dead feel. Like I tried even watching the last couple episodes today or yesterday, and I just nodded off.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It really is.
I think that The Boys is a better Walking Dead and is better than Walking Dead in the show universe, and I think Walking Dead is better than The Boys in the comic universe. I think The Walking Dead just works so much better as a comic than it does a show nowadays. So, anyways, I saw Clutch, Big Clutch pulled out one of those Hyundai Walking Dead variants, the 9.6 of them, and he was explaining how rare they are and how you got them and stuff. And I forgot about that book for the longest time. That's probably
the Hyundai.
The Hyundai. Yeah, that's probably the toughest Walking Dead variant you can get. Have you ever seen any of those, Ish?
I haven't seen them. Have you, Ish?
I'm not sure. No.
Yeah.
Hyundai.
Yeah, they did
Hyundai
did a Walking Dead, Dead version of their car.
I remember some of them were on the back and on the inside they did like an ad. But I don't like.
Oh, there's a wine one? I didn't know there was a wine comic for Walking Dead. Do they have they did a Walking Dead wine. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and you could scan it. So it's got a thing where you can scan it with your phone and it's got one of those movable one of those
interfaces.
Augmented reality.
Yeah. Like they did it for the gangster wines too. Do you remember those? They had all these gangster wines, you could scan it and it was it would do this whole thing.
No, I don't.
Did Double J's comment about Ray's Pizza?
Yeah, I just caught that too.
What do you say?
Yeah, kind of bummed out about it.
Yeah. What do you think about this? You see this? The Knights of X. Do you know much about this, Ish?
Knights of X. This is the replacement for Excalibur.
Yep. So kind of interesting.
52,000 new X-Men titles that are coming out.
Yeah,
I exaggerate.
What?
It's only 51,000.
Yeah.
No, it's the
good.
I forget what they're calling the whole thing. Not Reign of X, something else. Yeah, Immortal X-Men, Knights of X, Secret X-Men, X-Men Red is coming back.
Is that supposed to be Lockheed right there?
There you go. Yeah,
like a grown-up Lockheed or something. It looks pretty cool. I'm just interested in it because, you know, one of the things that a lot of people are specking on for comics is, you know, the whole MI13 movie type, you know, MCU thing with Black Knight, Blade, Captain Britain, and this sounds like we know how Marvel does its thing when they have an idea for something, they'll kind of seed it in comics.
In the comic books, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So it feels like they're doing a little bit of seeding here. So
yeah, you know, something like Betsy Braddock might be good to start specking on.
Yeah. Well,
if you're looking at that.
Yeah, that original Captain Britain magazine with the original Betsy Braddock would be crazy right now. I bet.
think Dwayne's
actually we have a pretty decent amount, a nice run of those Captain Britain magazines.
Really?
For anyone interested in Scottsdale, Arizona, Fantastic Worlds Comics.
Yeah, those
you need to get a little. You need to start selling online again.
Yeah.
Again, we never did sell online.
No, I thought you guys were selling online for a while. You should start. Missing out on so many potential customers.
All right. Before we get into pickups, I want to shout out Thresholds of Reality.
Oh,
you guys had a recent episode. What was your most recent episode about?
Episode 3. Go ahead, Sammy. Take it
So
away.
we had an interview with the narrator of 2 fantastic shows on History Channel that I know everyone's big fans of. They've been long-running shows, Ancient Aliens and Curse of Oak Island. So Ancient Aliens, as you all know, is about dudes with crazy hair talking about aliens in ancient history.
And he tells the story about how the crazy hair came to light.
Yeah.
Which is totally funny. It's hilarious how it actually came to light, like how the crazy hair came.
And he talked about the craziest alien theories. He talked about crazy treasure hunting going on Oak Island. Talked a little bit about
man, there's always crazy treasure hunting going on Oak Island.
Yeah, man. We had a great time. It was a fun conversation.
Anything.
Well, you know, they've been going for a long time. Sometimes the treasure is the you make along the way ish.
Yes, the treasure is the journey along to never finding the treasure after the cliffhanger of every episode.
But it was a fantastic interview. We are going to do our normal episodes where we explore topics, just Kyle and me, but we also are adding these interviews, probably one of each type of show per week. So we're trying to keep the content going for you guys. And gosh,
you told me that dude is really into those subjects. He's not just a narrator reading a script. He's really into subjects.
Kyle and I were talking. Like, I hope he actually is into this stuff and wants to talk about it. But not only into it, he goes around to all the convention scene talking about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that he does is he'll take his narration scripts and autograph them and sell them on a site called Gemmy. But that's what he does at conventions too. Is he's promoting the show and he's totally into it. He's a fan as much as anybody else. Probably the biggest fan of those shows.
He lives it. Nice. Kyle, do you also give a thumbs down to those episodes too?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't be judgmental.
Oh.
Okay. No, just for the sake
it doesn't show him anymore.
There's got to be a way to see it, right?
No, you can't see the dislikes anymore, so it's kind of a bummer.
I don't know if that's true.
Kyle likes disliking his own shows.
Head to your Chrome web store and download the. Oh, you can find. There's an extension for it. There we go. So we need to figure that out. But here is the new episode, you guys. Go check it out. I dropped the YouTube link in the chat, so you guys can see every show that they do, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications all button.
I will say that my intros are not as good as Kyle's was today.
But your pause face in that thumbnail was
practicing.
excellent.
That was me inhaling before delivering the introduction.
By the way, real quick on Wolverine rumors. What do you think about Harry Potter being Wolverine?
If he can be Weird Al, he can be Wolverine, sure.
Dude, I think he's gonna kill it as Weird Al.
Radcliffe said he appreciates fans want a short guy to play Wolverine in keeping with comics canon, but not only has he not been cast, he doesn't see them choosing him after Jackman's time in the role. I thought that was funny.
I like the rumors of a Taron Egerton.
Yes,
I can see that.
I agree.
I agree. Do well.
You think Eggsy would do good?
Yeah,
Eggsy, yes. Good old
Yeah,
Eggsy.
so.
All right.
Sam. Who's your pick for Wolverine, Sam?
There's this guy out of Australia, Hugh Jackman. He's very interesting to me.
Stop.
So finally got a new podcast in. We haven't done one in months, so if I drop the link in the description below, you guys can go check it out. Here's the type of shit we talk about.
Double J has he's got the comment.
Curse of Oak Island, that is LCS.
From then till now, like you can tell, like that was just like a honeymoon phase because now they're just like losing like fucking players by the day.
What is this? This isn't what I wanted to show.
Strong,
What the fuck?
But
what the fuck is going on?
You guys look so chill.
This right here. Here we go.
They look so high.
This is what I wanted to show.
Where the fuck is McClay?
Where the fuck is McClay?
I love how he starts the show. Sticky white runt. But you know what? I got to be honest, man. I got to say something. I can't smoke paper joints.
Yeah, me neither. They suck, especially pre-rolls.
Yeah,
they fucking burn out.
They burn out. They run.
Yeah.
They're too tight.
Yeah,
I can't.
I've honestly have never
Talk
been
about first world problems right here.
They're just too,
I didn't know I didn't know you got so this controversial.
To roll them a certain way to not make them do that. I'm like, I don't have to do that with fucking blunts. So there we go. For all you people out there,
you never would have said that when you were 15.
No, because I wasn't smoking blunts when I was 15. I was smoking out of a pipe and made out of apples.
I know blunts are a million times better.
So I've been getting a lot of shit about smoking blunts lately. A lot of blunt hate. All right, who's got?
What do you mean a lot of blunt hate?
You haven't seen all the blunt hate?
That's some
what do you mean blunt hate?
Oh, I'll show you. Hold on here. Let me show you guys the blunt hate. Blunt hate is the blunt hate is on the regular here.
Blunt hate.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. This is the blunt hate.
I'm only going to tell you one last time. Are you going to put down that blunt or not?
Bro, I'll smoke whatever, whenever I want.
Fine. This is for your own good then. Okay? Officer? Oh, we got another blunt smoker here. Get that shit out of here. Put your hands on your back.
Josh,
come on, for your own good, man. Dude, you need some re-education.
Blunt hate.
Special blunt
terrible shit, man. Don't hate on people who smoke blunts. Keep calm and pass on.
See, what they need to do is they need to make the paper out of hemp because it grows faster, and it you could turn it faster, and you don't have to do as many trees.
And it doesn't burn slow though. It burns weird.
What
That's the thing about tobacco? All right, let's get into some pickups. What do you got, Kyle?
I can start. The first thing I got was this cool fucking shirt. My Volkswagen shirt.
That is cool.
My Volkswagen Fastback shirt.
Eyes are up here, Kyle.
Yeah, you guys look right here. That's what my eyes are. So I got
Blood ties. The Rancor.
because we were talking about that a couple weeks ago. I just thought that was a cool ass cover. So and I want to show you guys this. Look at this motherfucker sent this fucking. This motherfucker thought it was a good idea to send this book this way. Look at this bag that he sent it in.
Jesus.
Why even put it? Why even keep it in the bag and board?
I have a feeling that happened along the way. I don't
No.
think he'd be that big of an asshole.
No, because it was taped in there with blue tape. He taped it with the painter's tape and everything. It didn't. It
That's
didn't rip on the
weird.
way. Yeah, like it's still like double taped on the back. Like, how would that rip like that on way? It was in a like it was in a a Gemini mailer. But like, what the fuck? But yeah, I got this.
All Mylar bags explode in transit, says Uniform 13.
Like
That's not good.
that's a first for me. I thought this was crazy. The other thing, this is my last pickup.
Oh yeah, that happened on our stream.
Yes.
Don't brag.
Nice.
Les Paul.
How much you get it for?
It was I got it for $340.
Not bad.
Nice.
No,
You
it was
get a
like
jam
a-
for us or what?
No.
Play a couple licks.
But they I got it off the site called Reverb. So if anybody plays music, I'm sure they know what it is. But it's like an offer up type of place. And it's just or eBay, but you don't bid on it, but it's like, they've got sellers and stuff like that. And you could buy used equipment. It was like an open box thing, and they're brand new. It's a 2021. To everybody that's asking, and it's normally like $500 in the store, and the dude's a new seller, and I ended up getting it for $340.
You talked him down.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the only thing that was like when I got it was kind of cool because it still had this is authentic, Epiphone Les Paul, like it had this the thing that comes with it and everything. The only thing that was wrong with it was how you pulled the knobs out and one of the knobs like came all the way off, and I was like, oh, that's probably why it was like open box, But I fixed it today. I just bent the little tabs out and stuck the motherfucker back on. Sounds great though. Fucking love it. Did the intonation today and restrung it. Sounds fucking nice.
Will you play for us next week?
Maybe if you're lucky.
It gives you a week. Gives you a week to practice.
Can you do like Smoke on the Water?
Well, duh.
Well, actually,
Rock it out.
that's that. I just want to point out. Everybody says "Smoke on the Water." That's the organ that's playing that in that song, not the guitar.
There's nothing worse than being a guitar player and somebody saying, "Hey, can you play something for me?" There's nothing worse.
Yeah. Well, how about a comedian?
Stairway
And they
to
say, "Hey, be funny."
Yeah, that is worse. You're right, Sam. That is worse. That is worse.
Text. I can't play Stairway. It's not allowed in this house.
Oh boy.
It's kind of like the music store. Nubia has banned that song from being played in her home. She hates that song.
Play Crazy Train.
It's a good song.
I can play Crazy Train.
Nice.
All right, who's got pickups next?
I got one.
All right.
It's mildly pornographic, so send your kitties to bed. Chainsaw Man number 6. Thank you, Ish,
Nice.
for supplying.
Awesome.
I had to explain to Ish that this gal on the cover is also the same character right here with the bomb face.
And that made
Name's
total
Reeves.
sense.
Here's another picture of the same character right here. She's a bomb demon. It's awesome. This book's so awesome. The series is so good.
Trace Hunter says, I knew manga was coming out as soon as he said that. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. The manga.
Yeah. Speaking of that, is that all you got?
Yeah, it was just the one.
All right. Speaking of that, real quick, I didn't mean to do that.
Wait, I got something.
Did you just boot Sam?
No, I don't think so. Did I? Yeah, I did. All right. There we go. All right, Ish, you're up.
So I got, this is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Volume 2. These are the only reprints of the original Volume 1 of G.I. Joe that exist. They're from 2002. And I got Volume 1. I got Volume 2. I'm looking at Volume 3. It's about $70. That's how how rare these are getting. Of course, used condition. But reading it, so I'm into issue number 13. And not only am I just kind of revisiting my childhood because I love G.I. Joe comics, I'm actually revisiting a pretty damn good comic book. Larry Hama and Herb Trimpe on many issues. What they put together is just a really good, straightforward storytelling. You know, all the military jargon and all that stuff is super on point. And then just the fleshing out of the characters. I just read 2 issues ago, first appearance of Destro. This is some good stuff. So that's my pickup.
Nice.
Yo,
Awesome.
Joe. What was that?
Sam, speaking of anime, I saw this. This is kind of interesting. Multiple anime shows delayed after, is that Toei?
Toei, yeah.
Toei Animation is hacked.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's some third-party hacker got into Toei, and they just screwed up all of their series that they're working on. So One Piece, Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Digimon, they screwed them all up, and so Toei's on hiatus for all those series until they can straighten things out.
That's weird that they would hack an anime company.
Well, Toei has had a little bit of controversy lately because they have been striking YouTube creators, and they drew some ire from people around the globe because they're going around DMCA striking everybody.
Yeah.
And, that might be what motivated it. I don't know, but anime and manga are famous for hackers and people stealing the manga before they're even released for sale in Japan and then putting them online. You can find and Toei and Shueisha publishers and anime creators, they just really have a tough time keeping a lid on all their content. And the irony of it is they've done a really hard, put a lot of effort into making all this content available globally and for free. And they're still getting people stealing the content and posting it online.
Interesting.
But yeah, if you're hoping for a new One Piece episode or a new Dragon Ball Super episode or something, you're gonna have to wait. They're on hiatus indefinitely. You know, it could be something like the baseball strike where they get things worked out sooner than later, or it could be something like the writer's strike of 2008 that killed heroes. So who knows?
Yeah. Another thing that you sent me to talk about is One Piece.
Sam,
news.
are you aware of manga and anime trading cards?
Yeah.
I saw that they're issuing a set
Kobe!
for Rent-A-Girlfriend.
Rent-A-Girlfriend?
Rent-A-Girlfriend trading cards.
Yeah.
When? Let's get a crate.
Well, so that's a series. That's an actual series.
I know.
I don't collect them, and I don't think my wife would like if I collected them. So probably won't. But yeah,
Books
so
are the
this
trading cards.
Yeah. So One Piece live action is in production for Netflix. They're filming in South Africa. and they introduced 6 supporting cast members. Kobe, played by Morgan Davies. Morgan Davies, Australian actor. They've got their pronouns there because a couple of these folks are trans folks. Morgan Davies is trans, but playing Kobe. Alvida is one of the early villains, played by Ilya Isorelis Paulino. Helmeppo is Aiden Scott. Helmeppo's kind of a bad guy. So this is the villains. These are like the antagonists. Buggy, you might remember Jeff Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And McKinley Belcher is playing Arlong, who's the big bad of this particular season. And Garp is actually the main character's grandfather, so he's more of a recurring role. He doesn't have like a big role in the first part of it, but Vincent Regan is playing Garp.
Oh,
So that
they
was
have the
pretty
wrong
nice.
date on the picture. I appreciate that, Rob. He's like, hey,
Lords of Brooklyn said this is going to be an epic disaster.
One Piece is? I hope not.
Look, I don't know. I don't know if it is going to be, but the people who are doing it are putting a lot of effort into it. They are communicating with the creator. He's an executive producer, and Netflix just purchased the special effects company that did Godzilla versus Kong. They purchased the effects company also did a lot of Marvel movies. So
I agree with David though. Live action anime doesn't seem to work out.
I agree.
Well, I think there's a lot of different reasons for that though, and I wouldn't say that it never works out, but it is difficult to translate across the globe, and
Like I was excited for like Death Note live action, and
so the Death Note live action, instead of playing out like a game of cat and mouse, it turned into more of a Final Destination feel to it. And it's just a matter of people not understanding. But we've talked about this before. There are a lot of manga anime adaptations that are good, but they often are unrecognizable from their source material. Right? Edge of Tomorrow and All You Need Is Kill are you wouldn't realize that they're the same thing.
No.
Lone Wolf and Cub and the Road to Perdition, that's another one. But they're just kind of distance themselves. But this one I have a lot of hope for. I think the people who are doing it really care about it. Be a little misguided at times, but I think overall it looks like it's on track. I've seen a lot of set photos from the ships. So I think I have some hope, but obviously I'm reserved, but overall, if it brings more attention to the manga or the anime, I'm happy. I have been talking about, or I've been reading One Piece for years, and I don't have anybody to talk to about it. So if it brings some more exposure to the property, I'm happy.
Lords of Brooklyn says, why they start these iconic series with no input from the original creator makes no sense. I think the creator is, quote, involved the same way Watanabe was with Cowboy Bebop.
So that's not the case with this particular property. So the screenwriter, his name is Matt Owens. He sat down with the original creator. They had a conversation about the whole thing, and he has put in a lot of input. And the fans, like Matt Owens, has gone on to Matt Owens may or may not be the best writer in Hollywood, right? He probably is not the best writer in Hollywood, but he's going around to all of the community to talk to them about his fandom for this particular property. And he's read the whole thing and he's watched every episode. So I think he's as much a fan as I am. And this has been my primary source of entertainment for the last 16 years. So, you know, that says something to me, at least, about the amount of care that they're putting into this series. And they've given it a huge budget, $9 to $10 million per episode, 10-episode run. So I think they are going to have some. I think it's going to go off better than Cowboy Bebop, is what I'm saying. But hey, Creed, yeah, glad to know there's another One Piece fan in the chat. Love it.
So this is
That's
another
a dude
thing.
from Entourage.
What's going on with this here?
Yeah, so Jujutsu Kaisen is an up-and-coming manga that is selling like hotcakes. It is very popular. It's getting a movie prequel. The anime just started this year. It's got a movie prequel on the way. And it is a very, very popular and well-loved manga. Well, the author apparently is pretty sick, and he was sick enough that they have to take a break from him publishing. Hopefully it means that it's only a 1 week break, so hopefully it means that he's getting back to it and he's feeling better now. But this was a little bit of a scare. So if anybody is into Jujutsu Kaisen, send some positive vibes to Gege Akutami's in Gege Akutami's direction so that he can get better and get back to it.
Yeah. All right.
They got funny names.
Let me bring this stuff
What
up.
are you
here
dropping
for a
it?
second.
Sorry.
Okay.
What
We'll
happened
get
to
back into-
Ish?
Ish took the rest of the night off.
I kind of want to get into the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I mean the premise of Jujutsu Kaisen is a high school kid he finds out that it's kind of like a Bleach almost. In the premise, high school kids fighting demons and ghosts and stuff. Not ghosts, curses, I should say. And he ends up eating this cursed finger, and he gets possessed by a demon. And
Badass.
so it's pretty wild.
That's awesome.
I kind of want to is it only the manga right now, or can I actually watch it?
Yeah, they have one season of the anime out.
Sweet.
One season, and it's very good.
Where's it at?
You probably find it on Crunchyroll, but I think they also have it on HBO Max, maybe.
Oh, cool. Something new to watch. Perfect.
All right, let's get into the hot comic list review.
Does Ish have any pickups?
He already went through his pickups.
He already went through his G.I. Joe pickups, dude.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, so these are the hot comic lists that came out basically over the last week. Remember, cover prices list comes out on Sunday, so cover prices will be from the previous week. But let's start. Excuse me. Let's start with the CBSI list. Number 10, Spider-Verse number 2. The reason this is on the list is a lot of people are saying this is first Spider-Punk cover, and it's getting $25 to $30 raw prices on the secondary market. Yeah, which is really nice. So everything Spider-Verse is going crazy.
Someone was going through our Spider-Man stuff. You know, people sometimes just leave the books out; they don't put them back. And that was laying out, and I hadn't seen that one. I was like, "Oh shit, we have this." We had it at $5. I looked it up. Now we got it at $25. Like,
yep,
you guys were spot on. That is, yep.
Every one of those Spider-Verse books,
cool
if it says Spider-Verse on it, you might as well just pick it up. They're all going to be selling here shortly. So,
and the fool who obviously pulled it out and looked at it and left it there for $5 they missed their chance.
Oh, big time. And not only that, you get other great characters involved. Like a lot of these Spider-Verse books is not just about one character. You have other, first appearances and cool stuff in it. So it's a lot of fun.
Somebody's bread is done.
Number 9, God of War number 1. there was the announcement of that Amazon Prime show. So these books were always kind of scarce. It's hard to find these God of War books, just like most video game properties. But now this thing's selling for $110 raw, which is crazy. So all on the news that the Amazon Prime show
what
is
does
happening.
he draws? What else does he draw?
He draws a lot. This is actually Sorrentino's very first pro comic work, I believe. So very
Does
cool.
he do he does doesn't he do the Maniac in New York?
Did he do Batman Damned? The Maniac
probably,
in New York
yeah.
is Muti, Andrea Muti.
Ah, wrong Andrea.
But I think Sorrentino did Batman Damned.
So he
A
did.
couple other like big titles, I think.
So his first published work was God of War right here. He did I, Vampire. He did some Green Arrow, Joker, Killer Smile, Batman, the Smile Killer, Green Arrow. Did a lot of Green Arrow stuff. Uncanny X-Men stuff. Old Man Logan, Secret Empire, Gideon Falls. He did all the Gideon Falls stuff, and he did Primordial. So he does a lot of Jeff Lemire stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he works on the regular with Jeff Lemire, which is nice. So, all right. Number 8.
Justin Chen says referring to your customers as fools. Good play, Ish.
Number 8, the Han Solo and Chewbacca number 1 in 50 Adam Hughes variant. Starting to get some love. So $80 raw for this book, which is nice. So there you go. Number 7, Captain Carter number 1, the animation variant. I always thought this was a Tony Fleece variant because it kind of looks like the Tony Fleece books that he did for Spider-Man, that old, kind of look that he puts on it. But this is a clip from the animation. People are saying, but $60 to $65. This just came out. It's a 1 in 25. Issue number 1 of this is selling too. So Captain Carter number 1, be on the lookout for that stuff. Do you sell out of these, or did you get any of these Captain Carter number 1s, Ish?
We sold out of the variants, and I literally sold 2 copies of Cover A. So
Wow.
it kind of bombed hard for us.
Wow.
But like there was a suffragette Women's History Month or International Women's Day variant, something like that. That sold immediately. Like the guy came in Wednesday morning, I could tell he was like, that's the one he was hunting for.
Yeah.
But in general, the Cover A, and some people that I thought would be, they might check it out. They passed on it. So I don't know. Maybe it'll take a couple issues, and sometimes it just trickles, and then people are suddenly interested. But out the gate, no good.
Well, a lot of this caused a lot of people to kind of have some constructive conversations about first Captain Carter and all that stuff. So it was a lot of people talking about this in the spec community. This issue. Number 6, Irredeemable number 1 is back on the list for its second time. It doubled since last week, $60 to $70. So yeah, Mark Wade universe. And shout out to Jason Klein for the $9.99 super chat. He says, got in late after work, but wanted to show the support as always, and we will watch the beginning and the rerun of the show, but never miss any Tales show. We appreciate you, Jason. Much love, man.
We appreciate you so much that you don't need to give us money.
Darth Vader number 6, the Inquisitor stuff is number 5. It went from 75 to 100 to 140 plus on the Obi-Wan trailer. So there you go. Number 4, High Republic stuff is going crazy right now. This is High Republic Adventures number 2, the 1 in 10 variant, first appearance of Marshawn Rowe.
Kind of a shitty cover.
It is a shitty cover, but these are connecting covers. All the High Republic Adventures 1 in 10s, I think, are connecting covers. So that's why one of the reasons why it's so shitty. It's meant to be connected. So
it's connected to other shitty covers.
Yeah. This was interesting. Spectacular Spider-Man number 116 is hot on the news that we're getting the Foreigner in the Craven movie.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first appearance of the Foreigner, but most of you have this for the same reason I picked it up, because it's an early Sabretooth appearance. So actually this book's flying too. It's $50 right now, which is crazy. This book used to be $1 book, $2 book. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of spectacular Spider-Man still flying under the radar. Like people need to jump all over that shit. And Web of Spider-Man too.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
agree.
like dominoes. They're all going to start to get hot once everyone like gets their fill of ASM. They're going to move on to those books, and those are going to start going up like crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Number 2, Batman number 6 from 2012, the Capullo Snyder run. Everybody's starting to spec a little bit harder on Court of Owls because, you know, they think we're going to see something soon from them. And this is quote unquote the first Court of Owls. I know they show a picture of them in issue 4 and they mention them in issue 1, but this is the book number 6 that most people consider the first Court of Owls. And it's a great creepy cover. There's tons of variants to this, so be on the lookout for those too.
They had those other covers that they're not other covers, but remember they were doing the they were in the they were sealed up in the plastic.
The combo pack variants.
Yeah, the combo packs.
Yeah, and there's also some really good Jason Fabok variants for this, where he's the Court of Owls are on the front. As a matter of fact, let me bring those up. Batman number 6, right?
Yeah. I think I had this as I think I have the combo packs to this because remember we were buying them up.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. I don't know why it doesn't come up on. Anytime you type Batman, you have to go through the 10 different types of Batman series that are out there. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the same with Spider-Man. All right, so let's go to series.
# fiction world problems.
Yep. All right.
We have too much Spider-Man and Batman to choose from.
All right. So, man, this run was so good. This run was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, just so awesome. So here's all the variants for this book. This is the Fabok one that I really Gary Frank, not Fabok, Gary Frank. I really like this one, obviously, because you've got Talon on the front, you know, and it, you know, shows him. But love the black and white, love the combo pack, and then here's the second print. Yeah, love the red. So this is a great issue to hunt. Be on the lookout for. All right, number 1, rightfully so. To make up for my cancer comment, bad joke in the beginning. Fuck cancer. George Perez is in hospice right now, and we're losing.
I thought he was back home.
In hospice, back home. Right, hospice at home.
I thought he was out of hospice and he was back home.
Well, hospice comes to your house. Like when in that situation, they come to your house. They stay with you at home. So he is back home, but he's in end of life care. And he looks, and you know what? He's put pictures out saying that he's happy and he's ready to go and all that stuff. And this JLA Avengers trade paperback was put out by Hero Initiative in his honor. They only did 7,000 of them, and they're raising money for Hero Initiative, which George always championed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Next, we have the key collector list. Number 10, they've got Batman 171, First Riddler. Of course, you know, this book is getting some eyes on it because of The Batman with Paul Dano playing that role in the new movie. And this is the first Silver Age appearance of Riddler. Of course, the Riddler Golden Age book is just crazy, but this is his first appearance in the Silver Age, which is a very famous cover from 1965. I've always loved this cover. Let me go ahead and show you guys a close-up of it. Love that cover. Pulled this out of 2 collections in my life. Kyle was there when I pulled it out of Chuck's collection. So beautiful, beautiful book. All right. Number 9 on their list, Daredevil 168, first appearance of Elektra. So yeah. Number 8, Fantastic Four number 5, first appearance of Doom. This book is a crazy book. You can get if you want a copy of this, go be on the lookout for a 0.5 and spend $5,000 on it. So here's a book that sells in a 9.2 for $160,000.
Jeez.
People don't often talk about this book, but it is one of the biggest keys out there. It's a grail key. No question about it.
Yep.
FF5,
Amazing.
man. If I owned one, that'd make my day.
Amazing Spider-Man number 101 is number 7 on their list. First appearance of Morbius, of course. There was some record-breaking sales this week, I guess. And
so did you see the final trailer when you went to see the Batman?
No. So for my trailers in the Batman, they did Nope. They did
that movie was so stupid.
Multiverse of Madness, and then they did The Northman.
So I got Nope.
You didn't get Elvis. Ooh.
I got Elvis.
I got Elvis.
You got Elvis.
I did Nope. I got Elvis. I got Multiverse of Madness.
Morbius.
And Morbius.
There you go.
We got the Brad Pitt on a train one.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
I said hard pass on that.
Really?
And then
I think it looks fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a movie I've seen a million times. It just had that feel.
Yeah.
And then shit.
Train movies are classic. They're always classic. I love a train movie.
Yep.
Journey into Mystery, but I wouldn't say they're always classic.
Journey into Mystery number 84 is number 6 on Key Collector's list. Second appearance of Thor, first appearance of Jane Foster. I guess it's starting to heat up due to Thor, Love and Thunder coming soon. Number 5 on the list, Amazing Spider-Man number 20. First appearance and origin of the Scorpion, or Max Gargan's Scorpion. Max Gargan appears in Amazing Spider-Man 19, though. So there's rumors of Scorpion spin-offs in development, but I don't know how crazy that is. So I guess there's some record-breaking sales. The Key Collector list is always so weird to me because it's got these super expensive books on there that are like, it's just pointless to even put them on a list. Avengers number 25 is number 4 on the list. First battle of the Avengers versus Doctor Doom. More Doctor Doom heat coming. Number 3 on their list is Incredible Hulk Annual number 1, the Steranko cover. That was originally done by Romita, right? There's a Romita version of this that they just didn't like and they scrapped, but you can get the Romita version on the foreign copies of this, I believe. Chat, let me know if that's the case. But 9.4 sold in October for $3,500, and that's a lot of money for that book. Number 2 is Fantastic Four number 46. First appearance of Black Bolt, second Inhumans. And I feel like half these books are on the list every week.
I was gonna say, Brian, didn't you have that on your list like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Amazing Fantasy 15 at number 1. I mean, come on. What are we doing? We can
that, like it's not a shitload of people are buying it.
Yeah. It's weird. Then that's the Key Collectors list. Let's do the cover price list, which is a week out too. Their number 10 book. I wish they would put what the book is because it's hard to see here. So what is this? Amazing Spider-Man 2. What is this? Yeah, they need to put the name. Amazing Spider-Man 209 is number 10 on their list. So
Patrick's saying that isn't the right list for Key Collectors.
It isn't? Oh, it wasn't the right list? Was I on the wrong list? Jeez, I'm a moron. Hot 10. Yeah, it is. That's the Hot 10. All right.
I don't know. That's just what Patrick was saying.
Yeah. So this is that was number 10. Their number 9 book, Batman number 2. Their number 8 book, New Avengers number 7, First Illuminati. Number 7, the Moon Knight number 9 Jack Knight variant, which was hot for the week it came out. Twig preview at number 6. We all know everybody's going crazy for that. Daredevil number 310. This is interesting. Why is this on the list? Let's take a look here. It doesn't say, does it? issue summary. While Daredevil tries to save Haitian refugee from the Nameless One, Calypso fights and defeats a Daredevil doppelganger sent by Magus. Why would that be on the list? That's a great question. But that was number 5. Number 4, this is a sweet Daredevil issue number 3, Woman Without Fear issue number 3, Great Craven the Hunter cover. I really like this. I love Elektra as Daredevil. That's one that I didn't like at first, but I really fall in love with.
It says you want the trending 20 on the key collector.
Okay, there you go. So that is Daredevil.
First Calypso.
First Calypso. There you go. Bodies is number 3. The Vertigo book that was optioned. Number 2, Avengers Forever. Number 3, this is a badass Ghost Rider cover right here, man.
That is why Daredevil 310 is in there.
Gotcha. And then number 1 is the Batman AMC book. So the key collector trending 20, which I don't want to go through all of them. Here are the hottest books according to Key Collector, I guess. Free Comic Book Day 2021, The High Republic, Edge of Balance, Guardian of Wills, War Bears number 1.
What?
Yeah, 3-issue limited series about comic book artists during World War II. West Coast Avengers number 46, first team up with the Great Lake Avengers. Minor Key, we've always known that. Batman 28, first appearance of Harper Rose Bluebird. Love anything from this series. She's supposed to be in Gotham Knights. Batman Legend of the Dark Knight number 16. We talked about this last episode, I think, with when we reviewed Batman, and we talked about in the Batman where he puts that stuff in him, and that everybody immediately went, "Oh, that's Venom." It had the color, this 4-issue series or 5-issue series or story, I mean, in Legend of the Dark Knight number 16, and it goes to issue 20. Is great, and it's basically Batman gets addicted to the stuff and he's got to come down off of it, which is crazy. So it is the same drug that Bane uses to make himself all huge.
Yeah, I totally forgot that drug actually appeared before Bane makes his first appearance. The drug came first.
Yeah.
So now we know what came first, the Bane or the drug.
Yep. Batman 258, first mention of Arkham Hospital.
Kyle always comes first.
Which is interesting, but this also has a great Two-Face story in it, so be on the lookout for 258. Secret Wars 2 number 3, first full appearance of the Beyonder. Detective Comics 683, introduction of Iceberg
98
Lounge.
white pages of that.
Of this one right here?
No, of the Secret Wars 3.
Oh yeah, I remember. Not
bad.
Bad.
And it doesn't say on the CGC label first appearance of Beyonder. Doesn't say it.
Interesting.
I was kind of annoyed.
So we're supposed to get Lawrence Fishburne voicing the role of the Beyonder in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur animation. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. There is DMZ, of course. This was on the almost 10 for the CBSI stuff because we got the DMZ trailer with Rosario Dawson, which looks awesome. Brian Wood, amazing story by Brian Wood. I think probably he's like coming out, showing everybody what type of writer he is. Really, really good series, DMZ. So from 2006. Star Wars: The High Republic number 2, High Republic Adventures number 2, just because of the Marshawn Rowe stuff. Batman 609, first appearance of Thomas Elliott, who is Hush. A lot of talk on if the reporter that we saw is Thomas Elliott or the reporter's son is Thomas Elliott. I think the reporter's son is going to be Tommy Elliott, who avenges his dad in the
orphan kid that he carries.
Yeah. No, not the orphan kid he carries. No, if you remember in the Batman, the guy who found out about the Arkham stuff,
who's killed?
Got killed.
Yeah.
That was
like 20 years prior.
Yeah, it says his last name was Elliott. So, and that's remember when it said Hush on it.
It said the word Hush. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are they going to do Clayface if they do Hush?
I don't think they're going to do Hush. I think that Hush is just one of the villains that they're going to portray in the because I think this is Long Halloween, right? It's 100% Long Halloween mixed with a little bit of.
They can't do Clayface because this Batman is real.
Yeah.
They could do it like a Clayface story that maybe like it's like a commentary on like cosmetic surgery and Botox gone wrong kind of thing.
Yeah,
that was
going all out into
that was my
instead of
idea.
like clay monster.
Here's Batman.
I was the one that
number
put that
6.
comment in your chat, Ish.
Batman.
You know what?
number
You're
6.
right. You're right, and it was a good idea. I liked it. I've been running
Spectacular Spider-Man 116. This one is a good one that we've talked about before on Modern Playbook, this Avengers the Children's Crusade series, which I think is great once we start getting the Young Avengers in the MCU. And if we see Billy and Tommy back in any type of thing in Multiverse of Madness, this book is going to go crazy. Very, very tough, low printed series too, if I remember correctly. So be on the lookout for the Children's Crusade stuff. Batman number 2, of course, the first appearance of Talon and Court of Owls stuff. Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace 1/2. Love these Wizard 1/2 books. This is the first appearance of Anakin and Jar Jar and Qui-Gon and Padme in comics. So Batman 619, first appearance of Hush in costume. Love that cover. Such a great cover. Of course, Darth Vader number 6. Star Wars Crimson Reign number 3. Love the variant. This is the 1 in 25, no 1 in 50, and it's a cover of Ren, or the Ren is on the cover. Of course, Captain Carter number 1 is their final book on their trending 20. So there you go. That's all the comic book list review.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to also, while we have a chance, I want to shout out Triple
Kyle.
D Dodgeball. What's going on this week in Triple D Dodgeball verse there, Sam?
Oh, I wanted to share this particular recap. So every once in a while, one of our guys will cut and edit the weekly rundown, and this particular recap is really good because me and 2 other older guys, Brian and Tyler, were going up against the young guys. Young guys got off to a big lead, and we ended up coming back for victory. But the first little bit is pure cinema magic. So I just wanted to share the first little bit of this video.
You kids probably think you're going to go out there and grab the world by the tail and wrap it around and put it in your pocket. I'm here to tell you, as you go out there, you're probably not going to mount the Jedi Squad.
That was it. That's all I wanted to share. But this is a really great edit. It's only about 15 minutes long. We keep the scoreboard going the whole time for you.
When the balls hit the walls and it reverberates.
Yeah, we were using volleyballs up until January, and then we started thinking about joining with the Major League Dodgeball, and they only use foam balls. So we started practicing with foam balls. They don't hurt as much, so it's not as much fun. Crossed over the center line, so he's out. That's what that was about.
Got a little too excited there. What was that, Tyler?
We were a little loose that night. It's Brian has that effect on people.
There's Triple D Dodgeball, you guys. Yeah, Uniform 13. Love when balls hit the walls.
Yeah, the sweat drips down my balls. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started out with a huge deficit. I think they got up like 5 or 6 to 1, and we ended up coming back. You guys will have to see how it ends, but
everybody loves a great comeback story.
Is this the ending right here?
Yeah, we played at 10, so
everybody's just beat. How old are these kids you guys are playing?
The two taller ones are twins, and they are 19, or they were 19 at the time. And then the other guy is 17. I mean, these are volleyballs, dude. This is like getting punched in the face.
So you guys went back to volleyballs only?
No, this was from a little while ago. I just wanted to share these edits because they're really good. We will be getting together on March 23rd, and there will be volleyballs again.
This is how the X-Men train in the Danger Room, says Lords of Brooklyn.
You guys should do this with medicine balls.
Oh, here comes the best part. Here comes the best part right here. Boom.
Oh, we're shirtless Sam.
It was in May, so it was like 120 degrees. Oh, you missed it, Brian. He puts the little censored bar over my chest.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. That's real good stuff. So if any of you guys are in the area, check out Triple D Dodgeball. Go get involved. If not, go check out their Rumble account as well as their YouTube account. All that good stuff. All right, let's towards the end of the show, let's do our final check-in on Mighty Mel V doing the Melmart packs. I guess these are some type of mystery packs that he does. Man, the mystery pack is the thing right now. So I don't know exactly what he's doing. Look at all those fucking foils. That's a $1,000 book right there. Easy.
Just chilling.
Yeah. What's he doing? Let's get at it. Come on, man. Let's get at it.
That's the only thing with Whatnot. Sometimes it goes so slow.
5 seconds left. The last one again.
You said chop chop.
Yeah.
There's definitely some more visible in these packs. Definitely. 100%.
All right, so this pack just went.
My man Neo.
260.
Neo, good win, brother. Talk to me, Neo. Which one you want, brother? Neo Sporin. Which one do you want, my man?
Neo Sporin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You want
Neo, pick a number, brother. Pick a number.
Said one, man. Let's do it. Chop, chop. Chop, chop, Mel.
Chop, chop, fuck up.
Neo goes to number 1.
So the other thing I like about mystery packs is you can do it with basically anything. Toys, comics, anything. But
this is another chunky pack. Another chunky pack.
I think it'd be better to have mystery packs be in the camera the whole time too.
Yeah. Dude, I remember Dennis flipping out about his mystery packs not going for enough.
608.
Yeah, that was in the early days.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Belmont packs are in the building, sealed. Oh,
all
God.
Right.
Get heavy, bro. Again, I don't know what these are. Neo. Oh, yeah. Iron Fist set. One in comics. Shout out to my man Drew from One in Comics. Iron Fist. This is Pirello Virgin and Trade dress set. Iron Fist number 1, the 1 in 25. Again, remember I was going to tell you, Iron Fist is going to be in the MCU. Iron Fist will be the sword master. Iron Fist 1 in 50.
Love that cover.
Easy $100 book. I just threw this in there. Iron Fist number 1. That's I just threw that in there. I had it lying around. That doesn't count towards the price of the pack. Kanto. Whatnot exclusive set. Kanto's already been optioned. Once that animation comes out, you know what these books are gonna do. Neo, good fucking pack, bro. Good pack. Chunky pack.
There you go. That was
Back in the bag, my man
$261.
Neil. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing.
So, speaking of mystery packs, I finally made all my mystery packs for the first baseball card mystery packs. And here is a peek of what's going to be available in the baseball card mystery packs. So if you guys are into sports cards, this is going to be baseball only. And you get you'll get at least 8 cards in every pack, up to 15 or 20. And it's classic and modern, everything above 1980 except for a few cards. And it's nothing but heat. No, very few duplicates. Rookies, you're going to get a patch or memorabilia card in every pack, a numbered card in every pack, and an auto in every pack on average. So if you don't have an auto, there'll be 2 memorabilias. If you don't have a memorabilia, there'll be 2 autos, that type of thing. So a ton of rookies, Hall of Famers, a lot of Tatis rookies, new guys. Here's Yordan Alvarez, a lot of Shohei Ohtani rookies, some Wander Franco stuff. I mean, just heat. So this is all the stuff that you will see in the mystery packs. And I think I'm going to do it in about, I don't know, I'll probably do it in about a week, maybe a week and a half. Next Saturday, I'll be doing foreign comics. So we're going to do a foreign comic weekend where we have nothing but foreign comics on that shit. So that is what is going on. A lot of crazy. I don't know if you guys are into cards at all, but a lot of these cards are like the classic cards from our childhood, just pure nostalgia and stuff like that. Love that nostalgia vibe. So that's the type of stuff you will see. A lot of goodies.
Is Barry Bonds not in the Hall of Fame? Is that correct?
Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame. You are right. He is not. He is not.
It should be.
Lee Smith is. Lee Smith's a Hall of Famer. There's Brett Saberhagen, 84 Fleer update. Got the Pete Rose, including the Expos card. Ronald Acuna stuff. Austin Riley was the stud in this year's World Series. Of course, second year Trout Gold Cup, Strawberry rookies, Eric Davis rookies, Don Mattingly rookies. There's early Wander Franco, Kirby Puckett rookies, Jordan SP1 card, Bonds. There's more Bonds, Greg Maddux. So a lot of fun stuff. And if you were collecting cards in the 80s and 90s, this will be a lot of fun for you. And it's a great. There's the Canseco rookie with the 17-year-old mustache. But yeah, Ripken rookies, Nolan Ryan stuff, Trout, a lot of fun stuff. Love that card right there. That Cal Ripken 82 Topps rookie, Andre Dawson rookie. So good stuff. That's you guys know about this card? Did you guys see that? This card right there.
He's flipping them off, freaked out.
Yeah. Throwing up the middle finger, baby. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm editing a video right now for the premiere for the sale. So be on the lookout for that type of stuff. I don't know why you can't speed this up, but that will be some fun stuff. So be on the lookout for that. All right. You guys got anything else you want to talk about? Anything crazy?
Pretty much covered it.
Yeah. Awesome. One last thing. I do want to give everybody a reminder to check out Dollars Comics and Cards. Flipside family members, Richie started his new channel, and he's got crazy content weekly. He's doing really cool Hump Day Heroes show where he talks about his picks for comics for that week, and then he does a card break video where he breaks packs. So I dropped it in chat for anybody to check out. Go give Richie some love. Go give Kyle and Sam's Thresholds of Reality some love. Check out my my new YouTube, which is in the description below, and the podcast. And we should see you guys all next Saturday. So that being said,
maybe.
Adios.